Advisory Lizard here, back again with another video. So today is going to be a MyTeam limited gameplay for you guys. Today is the first day of limited, in case you didn't know. This weekend's is kind of stupid, and I know this has been a trend on this channel of me just kind of talking bad, but I think it's kind of stupid. So this theme this weekend is college. What's it say? College. We'll take a look just so I'm not misquoting it. College stars, right? So players that were like amazing in college. So if we go ahead and take a look at my limited team, this is the team that I put together. I've already played one game, you know, and I won, you know, decently. Missed the ring. The ring was on the left. I picked the right, but doesn't matter. But I digress. Here's what doesn't make sense. A lot of the players they pick, like they chose, don't make any sense at all. Like Trae Young makes sense. Was a hooper in college. Damian Lillard was a hooper at Weber State. They decide, nah, not a college star. It's fine. Russell Westbrook is on here. The dude literally played at UCLA and really wasn't like a college star by any means. Like the man's wasn't doing anything like absolutely insane. You know, like he was good, but he wasn't crazy good. But the fact that someone like Dame isn't on there, to me, just makes like no sense. I don't know. It just seems weird that like the way they chose like what defines a star and what doesn't define a star. Like beats me, doesn't matter. But you know what? I could complain about that all day, but it is what it is. We're just gonna jump right in. We're gonna start playing. Like I said, this is my team. This is gonna be a full gameplay for you guys. Now I did run my starters first. I was running Trae Young, which actually, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do that for this game. We'll run Trae Young starting, and then the rest of my team is there for you guys. We're gonna go right into my team limited. Hopefully I can come out clutch, get the ring in either one or like the next couple games. I hate playing this a lot. The worst part to me is going for those challenges like, oh, play 5 games of limited or get a double in limited, because for me the hard part is keeping people in the game. I'm not trying to like brag or anything. Like I'm not sitting here saying I'm the best 2K player of all time, because I'm definitely not. As this guy's actually got a really solid squad. But when I play, a lot of times it's frustrating because like they'll quit. I get a lot of people that quit, and so like as I'm playing, like even if you know it's a close game or whatever, a lot of times they'll just like back out immediately, and then like I'm just stuck with like not being able to get the challenges done because somebody decided, oh, I'm gonna quit, I don't want to play this guy, I'm over this. And so it's kind of frustrating trying to play through a full game sometimes. I know 2K's been having a lot of server issues today too, which was also frustrating, so I really wasn't able to make this video until now. As it looks like we're probably going to be playing, okay, I was gonna say maybe a sweat here. Case keeps pausing it, not sure what this guy is doing. He seems very frustrated. Seems like going to be a little cheesy type player. Now this is just me guessing as I try to load in, and I'm not trying to, you know, talk bad about anybody. I don't think anyone's like awful before I play them. You know, you can't really make that call, I guess, until you've actually started playing. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a little bit of a cheesy game. I'm assuming he's going to be shooting a lot of threes, considering the fact that he's got 3-point shooters everywhere except for Earl Bailey. Really isn't the best 3-point shooter. Probably gonna, okay, goes up with that, which is a very strange shot to want to come up with. We're gonna have Mike Dunleavy here, wide open, not wide open, little bit contested. He's gonna pass to Mike Dunleavy. Saw that coming, but I couldn't get the steal because 2K does not understand how passing lanes work. They thought it was too overpowered last year, so they made it worse this year. We can definitely pull that with Trae Young. That's definitely a Trae Young shot right there. This is the one thing I will say I love about this Trae Young is his just range is crazy. I should have gone up there. His range is absolutely crazy for just an amethyst card. He only has like bronze range extender too, which is weird. Silver, I think. We'll just get a nice dunk. Ooh, Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that is the wrong guy. Eric Gordon. Don't know why I said Gordon Hayward. Maybe it's the green on my jersey. I don't know. Speaking of Gordon Hayward, I really do hope that he comes through and starts playing better. I always felt bad for him. I was actually watching that game. I was really excited to to watch that Celtics squad play. And I remember me and my friend were watching it, and all of a sudden, like, it was what, like a couple minutes in, and Kyrie threw that lob, and then he went down, and everyone was just like, okay. It was yeah, it was interesting. It was, I was sad for him because I like Gordon Hayward. I knew he was really good because, you know, he's always been a really solid player, especially on the Jazz. He you know, he did a lot for that team. He definitely meant to pass through center. We're gonna get a nice easy dunk with Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward again. I keep talking about Gordon Hayward. Eric Gordon. Jeez. But yeah, no, and then he threw that lob and I saw him go down and I was just like, ugh, and then I knew. It's so hard for players to come back from injuries like that, especially to the leg. Because it just, you never really come back. Like some players like, oh, I came back full strength. Like, you know, you have tanks like Westbrook who just somehow seems to gain athleticism. Like even if he were to get injured, he'll all of a sudden be more athletic than he was before. And then you have players like Paul George who seems like he's just never been able to recover from his injury that he took during the USA was it training? I don't remember what it was, but during the USA yeah, the USA game, whatever. I think it was a practice game that happened in. But yeah, it's sad when you see a play like that go down because you never want to see it happen. Of course, this guy just likes to double team, which is going to be his downfall. Really doesn't know what he's doing. His game plan's a little plus. Not gonna lie, it's pretty much drive to the rim, hopefully get something there. I'm gonna leave Chris Look. Gonna try a post spin. Ready? Post spin. No post spin. That surprised me. Here's a pass. Nope, no pass. Pass to the wrong guy. Get out there. But I get caught on the screen, bud. And get the go run it. But and from what I've seen, it seems like Gordon Hayward might actually be going somewhere. As far as I don't know if it's a trade. I can't remember if his contract's expiring or not. But from what I've seen, it seems like he might actually not stay in might not stay in Boston, which will be interesting. But I think, to be honest, to me, it's Boston's own fault. I think they've kind of put him in a position where it's like, yeah, you kind of have to leave. Not for any bad reasons, but I think a majority of it is they drafted so many forwards. Like, they're forward heavy, you know? Oh, good rebound there. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I go up that, he's gonna steal it. But it's like they draft a lot of the same positions, and, you know, Danny Ainge is amazing at what he does. You know, he's done a great job building that team up, especially with people like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They're doing great with development. I mean, everything has basically gone their way as far as that team goes, which is amazing. Oh, my shot clock's winding down. I was not paying attention. Don't have my headset on. I'm not even listening to the sound while playing this game. But it's like they drafted what? They had like Terry Rozier, Isaiah Thomas, and like, hey, we want Kyrie. It's like, okay, now you got like 3 point guards, which granted they did trade as IT for Kyrie, which I thought was kind of dumb. Which I still think the Celtics lost that trade. I don't think anyone won that trade, to be honest. I think both sides were kind of screwed out on that one. And then not to mention the what was it? What else was there? When they had drawing a blank right now. I'm not a huge Celtics guy. I'm not a big Celtics fan by any means. Throw a lob. That was really stupid, but it went in anyways. Then they had like, not Kyrie, but they had forwards. Why am I not thinking? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and then they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get Gordon Hayward. It just seems like they keep having this trend of, let's pick up like 4 different dudes all at the same position in case one of them flops. It's like they have this like fear that like one of these guys is not gonna work out. Is I just really dumb there. They have this fear that like, okay, we need to draft a bunch of the same position so we can trade them away if none of them work out, which like it just does not work. Like, I wish it worked like that, but it doesn't. To have like a million of the same position, it's never really worked out for the team. You look at a team like the 76ers who did a very similar thing back when they had, you know, Joel Embiid. They had oh gosh, what was they had Okafor, and then they had the other guy, Nerlens Noel. They had like 3 really, like, any of them could have started for any team in the league. Like anyone could have started for a team. They were all really solid centers. And then they ended up trading away Okafor first, and then they got rid of Nerlens, which was like, I don't know why they had all these centers, but they kept drafting, and it just never has ever panned out. So I kind of feel, I feel for Hayward. I feel like he's stuck in a situation where he can't really do much. Plus, just with the way that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have, you know, both excelled at what they're doing. I think it's going to be really hard. Good steal, Jeff Green. I think it's going to be really, really, really hard for... ooh, that was a terrible shot by me. I think it's going to be really hard for Gordon Hayward to really find like a solid role. Not that I don't think he cares. Like, I think he's okay coming off the bench. I don't think he has a problem with it. But I definitely think that he like a little bit more than that. But he fits his role like perfectly, though. I will say that. He is just... You know, he's one of those guys that where it doesn't matter where you put him. He's going to do his job, and he's going to do it well. I don't know how that was a shooting foul, but this guy's now going to get 3 free throws somehow. Hopefully it's 2. Nope, it's 3. He somehow got fouled there. Okay, 2K. I'm sorry that I've most of my videos have been kind of talking bad about 2K lately. It's, you know, it's not that I hate the game or anything, because that's a nice 3, right? Not that I hate the game. Like, I really do enjoy this year's game. I really, really do. It's just so... I'm just getting so frustrated with a lot of the problems we're having. Try to shoot another 3 with Eric Gordon. Not Gordon Hayward. He got me there. He definitely could have gone up with that, as we definitely get out there. And that's in. Because it didn't let me switch to the right guy. It's okay. I just get so frustrated, and it's just... I feel like... You know, by making these videos, it's a way to kind of get that frustration out there. That terrible passing. Oh, I could have shot that. Oh, we'll take that all the way. Then, and of course, we get ripped. Jump. Should have gone up with that, buddy. He's going to shoot a deep 3. That's not going to go in. Go here. Jump, and then we get an easy lay. That's one thing you need to look out, especially when playing people online for limited, is people are really, really jumpy. Don't be jumpy. There's no, like, literally when you jump, you're making it worse for your player, especially if they have Intimidator. It does nothing. Like, you jumping actually hurts you more than helps you. As this guy, you know what? All right. Because Intimidator only works if you're on the floor. It does not work if you have your hand, or like if you don't have your hands up. Like, look at that. Hands up, not going in. Good rebound, and we're out running. Running. We'll go here. As he... Corner. Mike Dunleavy, he better hit that. Let's go, baby. As we have a very solid lead here. No lead is safe, and I know I'm not running my bench. Please excuse me for that. I'm not trying to be cheesy. I'm not trying to do any, like, scumbaggy moves. I just don't like the other players I have for this. I really hate my bench. I hate every other player that, you know, I've used. Here, up, back here, and Gordon Hayward, or Gordon. I keep saying, why do I keep saying Gordon Hayward? It's not Gordon Hayward. It's Eric Gordon, who's been just, in my opinion, the best budget card you could ever ask for in any 2K ever. This card is amazing. I've never had a problem with it. I've loved it from the beginning. Has a nice, easy release. It's really simple, as he's got Jeff. Wait, I am super confused as far as why Draymond Green was his point guard there, but okay. As we should easily score possession. Oh, there we go. Good off ball on that guy. Art. That. Wow. Okay, 2K. Like I said, no lead is safe, especially in limited, as he's just hitting some crazy shots. Just send him cutting in, and he's just, you can just see him just spamming X, trying to get an off-ball steal. When you see people doing that, like, you just send your guy cutting in, send whoever he's spamming with cutting in. I'll let him shoot it through Draymond. I don't care if he's hitting those consistently. You're not going, especially not off the dribble. Finally caught up with me on threes. I did break ankles there. See, I mean, look at that. He just, it's all about your off ball. You can play off ball you want. I've played so many. He's going to do a step back. or not step back, but like kind of a, wow, okay, he's starting to green a lot of his shots. All right. That's part of the problem with not running your bench, as I do get a nice little backcourt right there. We could run my bench for a little bit, just see how they do. It's not a big fan of them. You know what? We'll do it. We'll go right ahead. We'll run the bench for a little bit. Do that. Back. Yeah, it's good positioning on Draymond. I'm there. Carroll, we're not going to get the rebound as he kicked out. He keeps not sure what his decision making is, as he is just a green machine right now. This guy cannot stop hitting his greens. I will hit a nice little green there with Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, I got it right that time. That should be a steal for me, but it's not, because like I said earlier, the passing lanes are just doo-doo butt cheeks, not good. As he is going on a nice little scoring run here. I'm not sure what I've scored as opposed to what he's scored, as we get Mike Bibby. Weird angle out here. And that should, okay, it's not. Wow, okay. Guy is, he should have shot that when he had it. That's not going to count. And we're going into the halftime report. I am down a little, well, not, I shouldn't say down. I'm going to say I'm down because I'm only up 5, which isn't always the best. I'm not really happy when I barely have a lead. He's definitely scoring because Ralph LaFrance is garbage. I hate this card. I don't know why I keep using him. He just gets destroyed all the time. He's running like an off, what is he running? Is he in a zone? No, I just have Buddy healed on me. Back, and now he's got to recover, and he's gonna sit in the paint. Okay, this is just, yeah, this is my bench. I have no idea how to run the offense off this bench. He's sitting on, there we go. We'll get him into some foul trouble. I think that's gonna be the best way to score with my bench. He's definitely sitting on that power forward, Thurl Bailey, which has always been a good budget card. I'm just not a big fan this year. But Ralph LaFrance just not it. I might just honestly sub him out and just put Joe Barry in anyways. Simply because I don't, oh, very early. That's not going to get a nice little rebound there. Wiggins. Smith, come on, hit that. We need that. Let's go. The Steve Smith card I thought would be a budget beast. Definitely not the case whatsoever. He's going to step back 3. Ralph LaFrance is just low. That's not going in. And we don't get the rebound because, oh, we get a steal though. Let's go, baby. Come on, Steve. And I knew I wasn't going to hit that. I hit a weird like little hitch. Go, give me those. Go back to Steve. In the corner, that's a green. Let's go, baby. That's what we needed. And right there, we're right back up to our 10-point lead, which is what we want. Is he's going to shoot a 3 and he's going to green. God, this kid can green. I'm impressed, as I am getting a very bad lag spike. He is his game plan is try to bait me into passing, but I mean, it's Ralph LaFrance. I can shoot that. That's gonna go in 100% of the time, simply because I mean, I think he's got corner specialist. He's got all the badges that you'd want from it. That is a deep 3 from Draymond. I don't know what this man's is thinking. He made a couple and just like, yeah, this is it. This is how I'm gonna score. I'm just gonna keep shooting deep 3s with Draymond Green. I hope you guys enjoy the little kind of random talking points I got here. I like keeping things themed, but sometimes it's good just to kind of talk, especially when you're in a game like this. I've always found that focusing on the game just makes me really mad. Oh, we're going to have a wide open 3 here. Come on, hit that. He doesn't hit that. I think he might be in his zone now. Not entirely sure about that. He's going to pass back. I knew he was going to do that. He's looking to pass to Eric Gordon every time. That's not going to go in, but he's rebound as he just absolutely refuses to go up with the ball on a second chance opportunity, which to me is kind of weird, and I don't know why you wouldn't go up with the ball on a second chance opportunity, like especially down low when the only person down there is Andrew Wiggins. Like, take the easy 2 points instead of forcing up a dumb shot, losing possession, and letting me get a chance. Let's see. Are you in a zone? You have to be in a zone. You are in a zone, my sir. Good sir. Like, Okay, legal screen on Andrew Wiggins. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put our starters back in. Yeah, I'm kind of done with the with my bench mob there. I mean, they were playing decent, but they weren't playing like amazing, I guess. How I'd want them to play is that's not gonna go in. Rebound Steve. It's like what I want, but he didn't do it. Whatever reason he decided, Wiggins decided there that instead of staying on the 3-point line where he would have a nice easy lane or easy threes, we're gonna get a nice dunk here. Instead of doing that, he was going to cut in. Gobert Carroll cannot shoot, save his life. Okay, trying to take a charge. That really worked against you there, buddy. Not sure what this guy's really thinking. Sometimes it interests me, like watching people's game plans and how they like actually like to play the game, and it's sometimes very confusing for me because it just seems like it's not that it's not intelligent, it just seems like the IQ basketball wise just isn't like that. Like, why would you want to take a heavily contested layup there when you probably could have found yourself a much better shot? We're gonna get a steal here. Oh, the reaction time. That's like, at this point he's just concerned because he's down by a lot and he just doesn't know what to do, so he's like freaking out. So he's just not making good decisions on the court at all. Get Trae Young wide, but he's gonna think I'm gonna go in the paint. Now he's gonna jump at me because I'm gonna shoot a 3, but I'm not shooting a 3. Then he's gonna come over with Weber. Oh, and then we get the okay. That's not going in. See, he's freaking out. It's a moment that I know a lot of players get. You know, when you're down by like as much as you be down here, like he's down a decent amount of points at this point. Like he's down by 14, which a lot of players that freaks him out because they're just like, I'm down 14, like it's the third quarter, I need to get something going before, you know, the next quarter starts. But I think the biggest thing you need to do is just take a deep breath. You're gonna be fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. A lot of times I found that if you just like relax, like right now, like I'm just talking, right? Like I'm not really doing much. I'm just having a good time chatting with you guys. And I think that helps. I think it relaxes you and you're just I'm not like focused on I'm focused on the game, and I know I'm probably going to win just because of how this guy is playing and the fact that I have a 13-point lead going into the fourth quarter. But I can't say that because a lot of things could happen. But it's just having that mental focus of like, I'm going to win this game. Like, I don't care. Like, the first quarter does not matter. Don't let the first quarter set your tone, and don't get too upset about what's going on in the game. Like, you just got to figure out your opponent. Everyone has a certain way they play. He's picking up on how I play. Normally I cut in, he drops down, I kick out. So what I'm going to do now is if I see him do that, I'm just going to take the easy layup that he's going to give me because he's not there due to him not being there for help defense. It's, you know, it's all mind game. You want to be able to, you want your opponent to be like constantly guessing how you're going to score. You know, like give him that confidence. Like, yeah, he blocked me. Okay. But guess what? You just left Wiggins wide open. And now he's looking for me to pass to Wiggins. Now he's trying to take the screen. And look at that. It's easy. It's that mental thing of, oh my God, he was going to pass to Wiggins. Wait, he didn't pass to Wiggins. He missed that open shot. Like, it's all about that. There, you know, that's how you win games, is you try to overplay here. That should be a foul. Yep, it is. As we get free throws with Wiggins here, as we got the glitch where I can't see where I'm shooting my free throw. Love that glitch. Glad it's still in the game. Now, for those of you that need a good card, I definitely recommend this Wiggins card. I might actually start him after how he played for me today, or at least in this game in particular. I really like this card. It's a fun card as he's probably going to overplay here. Yep, and boom, easy lay. It's all about the stutters too. If you give yourself a moment, like, yeah, it might contest your shot sometimes. Like, yeah, it might screw you over. But if you take that little hesitation, a lot of times that'll put your opponent in a weird spot where they're like, they just don't know what you're doing. They like, originally it's like, oh, look, he's going to shoot the 3. He's going to leave me open. Oh, nope, he's cutting in. Oh, and he didn't go in. And then now they have to guess. Now he has no idea what I'm doing, which is where posting up, especially when you're driving to the basket, is huge. If you do a little post, like right before you cut in, it'll stop you on a dime. They won't be in a position where when they jump, you won't get that weird, like, oh no, I dropped the ball animation. It's, you know, it's good stuff. I promise you, it'll help you by quite a bit if you just kind of tap that LT. And it's all about the timing of when you do it, when not to do it. as we're gonna probably have to sit through a whole timeout, and we do get the dub. He ended up quitting out of the game, or they ended up, I don't know if it was a he or she. I don't want to assume genders, but yeah, that's how you win. And rant. I honestly, I swear, I promise you guys, if you guys just don't focus on the game and you're just chatting with your friends or chatting with your significant other or just, you know, watching Netflix. Actually, I wouldn't recommend not watching Netflix or watching a show because that kind of distracts you. So you know what? I'm feeling this right side. We do get 3 tokens. No ring there. Kind of disappointing, but hey, that's all right because I'll just play another one. I got to play 5 anyways, right? But yeah, if you guys just kind of talk and you don't focus on the game, I promise you guys will play much better. I know this is a long video, but this is, I'm gonna call it full game Friday, I guess. You guys are seeing me on unlimited. I might stream, might not. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I kind of have to figure out my streaming setup first. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you guys are doing for limited. If you think this is a W or an L, I think it's an L, but yeah, it is what it is. Or not limited in general, but just this weekend, I should say. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I hope you guys are excited for the weekend. For those of you that have one, for those of you that don't, keep your head up. You guys will make it through. I promise. Comment down below whatever you want. I don't care at this point. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'm pretty sure I already told you to comment, but comment twice now. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily content from yours truly. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I really do. Until next time, peace, y'all.